having technical difficulties.
Welcome everyone to the 937 edition of the Home Theater Hub. As you can see, we're a little bit late. Sorry about that. Just having some StreamYard issues, some computer issues, some Apple update issues, all that good stuff. But we're here and we're glad to be here. Though, thank you guys for joining us. Definitely appreciate that. Um, we might as well go ahead and get it out of the way right away. Um, we're looking for guests for the show, guys. We don't have any tours scheduled for the next couple weeks. I've been away and pretty busy. Hold on, Paul. We're making an announcement here.
You can do an announcement. I'm not talking, mother.
I'm just
What the hell
messing
are
with
you
you,
talking
dude.
about? You're the
You're
one that
distracting
stopped.
people. They want to see your beer.
Well,
uh, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please shoot us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com. While Paul holds up his double
left
fister,
or right hand, I'm gonna have
fister.
two low ABVs
I'm
tonight.
going with
This
right
one
that one, whatever
or
that
this?
one is, because it says
This one?
lemon something.
And,
I'm
and
Oh,
going
this
this
with
is
is lemon.
that one.
yeah. All right. All right. Let's see.
So what
This
do we got?
is
Blackberry lemon
Blackberry
sour ale. That actually sounds good.
from the Upslope Brewing Company from Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah,
yeah.
that one actually sounds good.
Mm,
Yeah. Upslope. That's a
refreshing.
pretty
And
good brewery too. So anyway.
But anyway, like I said, we need some guests on the show, so please shoot us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com if you'd like to be a guest on the show. If you don't want to actually be live on the show, be more than happy to go through your build thread or just send us some pictures over with our equipment list, and we'd be happy to go through the theater. So I wanted to get that out of the way up front in the show because normally don't talk about it too often until the end of the show. Um,
And we
and
need
if you
some
could do all
guests
that
that
great,
drink.
if you could do all that great YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you will know when the show is coming on, whether it's going to be late like today or it's going to be on time. For the most part, we're a minute or so late, but anyway, appreciate all of you guys. Thanks a lot. As you can see, we have Benny and Chuck back for this evening. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us.
Hey,
Oh, thanks for having us.
No, I'm excited to hear about what we have you guys on for. So, those of you that don't know, Benny hosted a get together through Community AV for the Central Florida area, right? Aren't you like a moderator or something like that for that uh, Facebook group,
yeah,
Benny?
yep.
Yeah. So basically, Benny opened his house up. How many people came over, Benny?
Oh, man, 10, 11.
10
I
or
don't,
11 people came
yeah.
over, and what they did was well, Michael's video, Youth Man, it says it all. I'll go ahead and share that, but I'm encouraging you guys to go over and check this video out. It says, can you see the difference? So
yeah, pretty good video.
basically what they did was a blind test between regular 4K HDR and 4K cinematic on the Kaleidoscape K. That's all you used was the one player, correct?
We for the blind test, we just used one player. Then after we did the blind test, we used the C and we compared it to the K.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was kind
Yeah.
of curious
So
about
that portion
Yeah.
wasn't filmed, right? So
No, we didn't film that full portion. Yeah.
so yeah, just wanted to go through with you some settings and stuff like that. But before we dive into that, let's say hi to everybody on the panel, see how they're doing. But I just wanted to let you know what our ideas were for today on what we're looking to uh, cover a little bit of today. So, Paul, how was your week, sir?
Busy as usual. So good.
Good.
Good week.
Okay. So, as far as me, I actually just came back from vacation on Wednesday. Yeah.
that.
So I took off like maybe a quarter of the day Friday, and then we family and I went over to Marco Island in South Florida. Enjoyed just a nice, relaxing vacation. Didn't go do any excursions. Didn't go do anything. It was just beach and pool, beach and
There you
pool. So it was just a nice vacation, just to sit down and relax and drink and do nothing but watch the kid. That was my only responsibility. Make sure that he didn't drown. So
Well, that's important. Yeah.
so yeah, so that was a funny story. Him and I were playing in the pool, and he had made some friends the day before, and being dad, I'm trying to entertain him. We're playing sharks and stuff like that, and he sees the kids. So there was like a grotto with a big waterfall that all the kids were jumping under into the waterfall and stuff like that, and they were doing that all day one day, and then the next morning we went down to the pool again, and him and I were playing in the pool, and I'm like, all right, it's my turn to count. And he goes, and I start counting. You were playing sharks, just kind of like a Marco Polo type of game. And I start counting. He goes, wait. I'm like, what's up? He said, game's over. He abandoned me for the kids. I'm like, okay, I see
Priority.
I see you got your friends. That's good. Go play with them.
That's awesome.
Time for me to go get a Bahama Mama, frozen Bahama Mama.
There you go. There you go.
So
Margarita.
anyway, had a great time on vacation with them, and then got back and got caught up on some work. Was actually able to partake in a couple movies, so pretty cool. We'll be able to talk about them. How about you, Abe? How was your week, sir?
It was nice because I got to finally be home after 3 weeks solid of traveling. So just happy to see my family, catch up on just a mountain of work here in the office and everything. But, and went and saw a movie, went to talk about movies with the family at the theater. So that was nice. So yeah, just happy to be home and getting back to kind of some normality. But, yep. Other than that, great. Yeah.
Cool. How about you, Benny? I know that you hosted was that over the weekend, right? You hosted last Saturday?
Yeah, that was Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
If I wasn't
other
on
than that,
vacation, I would have made the drive up there for sure. I saw your post and I was like, damn, I want to go there.
Yeah.
So I would have loved to see what you guys had on. So
Yeah, that'd be
other than that,
fun. I wish I could.
how was your week?
Pretty good. Yeah, just preparing for that. That's been playing with my theater all week leading up to it.
Okay.
Sunday I did absolutely nothing.
Okay, that's great. That's a good day, man. Sometimes you just need some of those nothing days.
It's a great time. You're doing nothing.
And as a profession, you do photography, right? So for you not to do nothing on a Sunday is like, no weddings really on a Sunday.
I don't really shoot weddings. I shoot just corporate events and trade shows.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of my work is actually kind of during the week and maybe leading on the Saturday. But
I see.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you never shot any weddings or anything?
I
like
have back in the past, but I don't do it no more. Yeah.
that? I see.
Do you do interior photo shoots like for dedicated theater rooms?
Not really. It's not my specialty.
Mm.
I've shot mine, but yeah, it's not really my specialty.
Oh,
That
okay.
and real estate. I don't do real estate either.
Just
Yeah.
curious.
Yep.
What's up, Chuck? How are you, sir? Thanks for returning to the show, man.
Oh, no problem. I'm doing pretty good. Actually, my week is I'm now grandpa daycare.
Ooh.
So
New job, huh? Yeah.
yeah, for Wednesday and today, I had my grandson, just one. My second one doesn't start until the 25th.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
But
Oh, you went all in.
Yeah, man.
Not just one, but two. You
Yep.
went all in. So what are you getting, about $300 a day for each kid?
I'm getting smiles.
You're getting smiles. And where's dinner at, Dad?
Yeah. Actually, I took my grandson home today, and they cooked, I forgot what he called that steak, skirt steak and some potatoes. So he
Okay.
actually cooked dinner for me today when I went over there.
I see.
Oh, that's
very,
nice.
very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Hey, it's good to spend time with the grandchildren for sure, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
awesome. Well, glad to hear that you're Daddy Daycare. If I ever need a babysitter, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Your fees might be a little expensive for the travel down to South Florida, though. You would have full use of a theater, though.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
It's been pretty fun. And right
How's-
now they're so young that it's easy. They just eat and sleep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eat, sleep, change the pamper.
There you go.
They stay up for about 20, 30 minutes and then they're back out.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. So how old are they?
The one I have now is 2 months,
Ooh.
and my other one is 4 months.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's tough. That is tough.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to get used to changing diapers again with those two.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think one day I must have changed his diaper about 7 times. know?
I don't miss them days.
Ooh,
Yep.
Hmm.
So,
yeah, that's.
but like I said, they just, soon as they eat, they fall asleep.
Yeah.
And when they wake up, they start out crying. It's like, it's time for them to eat again, and you get about 20 minutes where they're up and they're smiling and, and then they're ready to eat so that they can go back to sleep. So it's not too hard so far. It's when they get 2 and they're running around and you can't keep up. That's when it's,
Mhm.
but they're helping me out as far as trying to find helping each other. Like my daughter is off on Mondays and my son is off on Fridays. So they'll take each other's kids where I could get
Oh.
Monday and Friday off. And my daughter-in-law just switched her shift so that when I do have my son's kid, I think I'm going to only have them from like 2 to 5. So they shorten that day for one of the kids. And so it's a lot of shifting days because even her schedule changes from week to week. So one week I have him Wednesday, Thursday, and the following week she's home Wednesday, Thursday. So I have him Monday, Tuesday, Friday, but I might not necessarily have that because my son and daughter might take up a Monday, Friday. So it's not as bad as it, I thought it was going to be because they're really trying to help me out, really. I'm helping them, but at the same time, they're trying to help me and not wear me out.
Understood for sure.
Cool, man. Cool.
Cool. Well, glad that you're getting time with the grandchildren.
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about the event that you guys had. So Benny, you said you hosted like 12 people came over on Saturday, and basically you guys were trying to do a blind test for the Strato K.
Yeah.
So those of you that are not familiar with the Strato K, it is the Kaleidoscape Strato K player that just came out not too long ago. There's actually a waiting list for these, unfortunately. Chuck, yours and Adrian's are both on back order. Apologize for that. But unfortunately, I don't control the supply chain. But they did take my money for sure. Or they did take your money.
Yeah,
So
we'll do that.
So they got it. Yeah, so this is the new Strato K player. It's Kaleidoscape has now came out with the 4K cinematic version, which will now allow a higher bit rate to be played up to 444 and native 8K. So Benny, the question that I have for you is, not trying to pick apart your event at all because I thought you guys did a fantastic job with it, but I just wanted to dig in and see what kind of settings that you may have had on your projector, because I think you have the NZ 900 or
800.
800. Okay.
800.
So you have one the basically I have the NZ8, so basically you have pretty much the same projector as I do, but a year or two a year or two newer, right?
Yeah,
And I think they take the same firmware basically.
yeah.
So
I think
so
the main difference is I think the HDMI. Do you have 2.1?
yes, I do have 2.1
Okay,
in mind.
then
Yeah.
it's just the lumens. I think I have 200 more lumens than you.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? So did you? So when you were doing this, did you enable the? Do you use the 8K upscaling in the projector?
No, no. You turn most of that stuff off anyway when you run it through the Mad VR.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have the Lumigen.
Yep,
I think you had the Lumigen previously,
I
right?
did. Yeah.
Did you ever use the 8K uh, when you used it, the Lumigen?
No, nope. Always left it off.
Okay. No, I mean, it could be a little noisy, but I can definitely see a difference. You know
Really?
when? Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Hmm.
You may want to try it
Okay.
just to take a look at it. So for these purposes, because the projector says that it does unlock 8K, right? I mean the Strato K says it does unlock 8K, right? So it's
Yeah.
not technically there's only like one movie on there that's 8K. Have you tried it?
Actually, I haven't even watched that one.
Okay,
I downloaded it, but I never previewed it.
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, so when you do that, make sure you turn that setting on for it and I
Okay.
think the Mad VR can support 8K too, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
The Mark II. I think you gotta. I can't remember if you need the premium package for that or not. You might,
Okay,
but I do have the premium package.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran mine straight, so I had a separate HDMI. So I just ran because I have two HDMI's running to one to the back of the projector. So I just ran
Yep.
mine straight from the Arvolution
Yep.
when the Arvolution was upscaling to 8K
Mhm.
and seeing the full full resolution coming out. But you can also up in the projector itself, it will upscale to 8K without having the 8K signal too. So, and
Yeah.
you can see a good bit of sharpness difference too.
Okay.
So maybe just check that out in the future.
Yeah,
But
I remember my AVR had the upscaling, and I never saw a difference. I always just left it off. So, but I'll try it
Yeah.
out. See.
yeah, definitely try it out. It does get a little noisy, like I said.
Yeah.
It's a little bit noisier. So I sometimes I have it on, sometimes I don't.
Chuck, do you use that feature in your projector?
No.
No.
Yeah, because you got the NZ8 also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Huh.
for the most part, mine was just set to filmmaker mode.
Yeah.
And my
Yeah, that's where mine's at.
my brightness is right before that fan starts getting loud. So it's like
Yeah.
47,
85 or
48.
something like that. Oh, you're that low.
Yeah, 47, 48%.
Okay. Yeah.
So every now and then I'll crank it up, but I don't know. Once I may build a true hush box and stuff. I already have an exhaust fan up there that I can probably suck the hot air out. I just want to supply some cool air into there too, though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so getting back to the Strato K, so no 8K whatsoever, and then you were basically just for the video that Michael shot or that we saw.
Yeah.
You basically used the Strato K
Yeah.
to download the 4K HDR version, and then you also downloaded the same movie but in either 4K Dolby Vision cinematic
Yep.
or 4K cinematic, correct?
I think only one clip was Dolby Vision, and that was the Top Gun. I think we had Dolby Vision against Dolby Vision. One was 4K cinematic, and the other one was not.
Okay.
Everything else was HDR10. The two other clips.
All right. And you previewed, I think it was 3 movies is what it was. So you did
Yeah, 3 movies.
You did Furiosa, which is, I mean, just a visual masterpiece in itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You did Top Gun.
Yep. And Minecraft.
Then you did Minecraft, which is also a really good movie to, especially with skin tones and stuff like that. Great choice with that for sure.
Yeah.
So the results, right? What were your thoughts on what you saw? Because I know you technically didn't participate in the blind test because you and Mike knew exactly what. So first of all, tell me how you, because in order to play the movie, you have to
We
go
built a
into it
script.
and.
We built a script and just hit play, and it just played it all the way through.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So there was no switching back and forth. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't go in and say, okay, play movie, so nobody could see the actual menu and what version you were choosing.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, all right. And when you did that, as far as with Top Gun, or excuse me, what was the first movie that you guys viewed?
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Yep.
So with Top Gun, you did cinematic versus HDR, right? But no Dolby Vision there.
No,
That,
Top
that
Gun
one had Dolby Vision.
That was
Okay,
Dolby
so it was
Vision.
Dolby
Yep,
Vision versus Dolby Vision.
exactly. Yeah.
All right. So, to my understanding, with the Dolby Vision's cinematic, the most you can get out of it is 422. Is that
Correct.
correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, which honestly, I know that the JVC can accept a 444 signal.
Yep.
However, I don't think that it's truly outputting a 444 signal. I think it's only outputting a 422 signal. I think that's the most that it's going to do. I could be incorrect on that, but I thought that's what I read, and I thought that's what others were saying.
Yeah.
So either way, it's still an upgrade from the HDR version that's there, right? So when you guys and Chuck, kudos to you, man, for those of you that didn't watch Michael's video. Chuck's got his prescriptions dialed in perfect because he was able.
The majority of them right, didn't you?
He got all of them
Got
right.
them all
Yeah.
right.
All
Yeah,
right.
all of them, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know,
No fooling Chuck.
Chuck was able to determine which one was cinematic versus regular HDR or Dolby Vision versus Dolby Vision cinematic for all the movies, which is fantastic, right? Which is what we want to see. However, there were multiple people that chose the wrong one, right?
Yeah.
So, or I wouldn't say chose the wrong one. I would say, hey, that's the one that they thought it was. It's not a wrong answer, right?
Yep.
It's just the fact that that they thought that this was the better version of the two. It's not a right or a wrong answer.
Yep.
Everybody's eyes are different, right? And
Yeah.
that's what this video taught me. You
Yep.
know, that you guys, from you guys Michael shooting this video, is that, hey, everybody's eyes are different, so it's going to be tough
Yeah.
for everybody to see the same exact thing, right?
You also got to think you're watching something for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then you're rewatching it again 2-3 minutes later. So I mean, it's not a quick switch back and forth. You also got the I don't know, maybe 10 seconds in between of a black screen.
Right.
So that can also play a part too, and not immediately noticing right off. the
Right.
bat.
They're not side by side, so you can
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes our
Is-
eye
is-
brain kind of fills in
Yeah,
anomalies.
but
Yeah.
I guess the price difference, I don't know if it's that much different to really squabble about it, but to me, if I'm upgrading something, if I can't tell the difference, I'm just gonna wait. It's like, I don't need to upgrade, or whatever the case. For me personally, like if I'm going from 50 horsepower to 300 horsepower, you're going to notice the difference. If I'm going from
Yeah.
50 to 60 horsepower and I'm paying 3 times the price, why would I do that? I mean, if you want to say, hey, I've got the 60 horsepower, sure, or, maybe there's some use cases. But besides all that, my question is, what was the Mad VR doing in any of this? Did you completely disable that? I mean,
No, it's still doing the tone mapping. So
okay.
it pretty much all the other features are pretty much off, except the tone mapping. And if I
Okay.
turned
I
off
would
the
be
tone mapping there, I
curious
guess the JVC would be
from,
doing the
yeah.
tone mapping then too. So
yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I guess with the Mad VR, I mean, the Mad VR is going to try to upscale to the same picture, I would say, almost every time, right? So,
Probably, but it's
right,
going to do it to both versions too at the same time.
exactly. That's what I'm
You know?
saying. So your
Yeah.
result should be very similar then,
Right.
right? If it's
My
upscaling,
question: is the performance noticeable from the menus and the actual device itself, the user experience? How much better is that? Like going through the menu and stuff like that. Because normally, like if you buy a server or a media player, and you have a poster wall, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta wait like a half a second. But then
Yeah.
you buy the high end one, and it's like that thing's just you can't even scroll fast enough, and it's
I
keeping
don't see a difference in that. I have the C. The C is a great player by itself anyway, but so I don't
Gotcha.
really notice
Okay.
a performance difference. I do notice I notice a difference in quality. I definitely could see a little bit of more sharpness. I
Gotcha.
could see some of the colors more punchier, and some of the movies are more profound. Some of the movies you kind of like, oh, I can't tell in some of the movies, but some of the movies right off the bat you can tell.
Now, is that because of the colors that do you think the contrast, or do you think it's just, well, you didn't really do any of the resolution, the 8K, so I guess it would
No,
have to be
but it does seem a tad bit sharper to me.
I
And
think, yeah.
I
nice.
think
Yeah.
because this is my image, this is what I'm looking at every day.
Yeah.
And some of the other people, they're not looking at this projector every day. I think
Mm.
Chuck kind of has a similar setup. He can probably
Yeah.
tell right off the bat too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
No,
that's
you are
the
getting
thing I noticed
more
right
color
away.
information.
what's
Well,
that?
yeah, and
I said that's the thing I noticed right away was it was a sharper image.
Mhm.
You know, I know a lot of people just from hearsay, what they're thinking is it's the color. You know,
Yeah.
because that's
But
what
you're also getting more.
that's what the press release was saying is you get more color,
more saturation.
more saturation. So
Yeah.
I think some of the guys were looking for that, like
Mhm.
looking
Yeah.
at certain things, saying
Blinders on.
is the green better in this scene versus that scene?
Mhm.
And at the very first time I looked at that a little bit, but I stopped looking for that and I just looked at the image as a whole.
Yeah, and
And I
probably a
just
big
felt
part of
like
that is that bit rate, and the fact that you're getting more information on that screen. You're getting more.
Yeah.
Which I think it lends to the sharpness.
well,
Yeah.
it's
So
it's
that's what I
known-
noticed right
it's-
away.
yeah,
It's just a
it's
sharper
known
image.
that
Yeah.
color or contrast is that is sharpness. You're perceiving contrast as sharpness. So,
Yeah.
and what I mean by that is if you have 5 shades of gray and 5 shades of white, and then you triple those, even if you have the same resolution, you're going to perceive a sharper image. And so by that, if you have more color layers,
Mhm.
that is going to be perceived as sharpness as well. So
Yeah.
that would make sense. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you're concentrating on color, like, oh, is that blue?
Yeah.
Then that's not, I mean,
Yeah.
that's just, you have more gradients of blue, which again perceives to us as, oh wow, that's a sharper image. It's the
Yeah.
same thing with photography.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
The whole thing with cinematic is that the advanced bit rate, the advanced color sampling should give you cleaner edges, smoother gradients, better shadow detail. That's all going to be part of the part of what you should be getting, what you should be looking for. Color is good too, but it's just seeing those finer edges. Probably what Chuck saw. You saw those smoother edges. There's much smoother gradients in that. That's hopefully
I
what
want
you're.
to know if there's a difference on a cheaper or less capable,
Less banding.
like no Mad VR, no like a under $8,000 projector, what are you gonna see is the difference?
Well, I
'Cause
still think you see a great difference. Like if you just took that
Yeah,
kaleidoscope
yeah.
straight up to a OLED TV,
maybe more, but
it-
maybe it's even
be-
better
be-
without a Mad VR. Maybe, because that's what I was like. Take away the fancy extra tone mapping device. Maybe you're gonna notice it even more. I don't know. I would be
that would be a
curious.
good, interesting thing to do is to take the 4K cinematic and just take an OLED and just put
Yeah.
the Mad VR in the path,
Yeah.
take it out of the path, and see how dramatic it is. You may notice it's very nominal or in that situation, but because your source is so much higher now, where
Yeah.
the Mad VR is not doing a lot less work.
I
Um,
believe if you hook it up to an OLED or a TV panel itself, you're probably gonna have a bigger noticeable difference
I
because
think
you're working with more light, and I think it's gonna definitely look better.
Yeah, I mean, the Mad VR has its place, but yeah, I think you don't necessarily need it if you have a setup like that. There's still great advantages to having the 4K cinematic straight up onto the display itself.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I-
the fact of the matter is you still need some kind of tone mapping, right? I mean, the JVC has some tone mapping built into it, but if you just
Yeah.
go into it raw without tone mapping into a projector,
Yep.
there's
You're gonna
going to
have
be
hotspots.
there's going to be a lot of variance there as far as
Well,
you know,
that's where you need Mad VR for projector. Yes, it makes it,
Right.
but like for TV, maybe not so much because the TV already has that already.
Yeah, we might be downplaying the differences here. It's because, hey, here's a projector. It doesn't matter. You got a Christie projector. You're topping out here. It's
Right.
now we're talking OLED where you're way up here. And where does this K player sit versus, the C and the V? Well, if it's only like here, and this is your max. Well, what are you really
Well,
noticing?
I agree with Don that
Noticing
the
tone mapping.
it
or are
probably
you
makes the
noticing-
most significant increase on projectors compared to OLEDs. I agree with that.
Yep.
That's where it lends itself more.
Another
Yeah.
thing we noticed, and this is after we did that, the 3 movies.
Mhm.
When we started doing freeze frames after that, we were just looking at, let's freeze this one on 4K, let's freeze it on cinematic. One thing we did notice was the cinematic image was always a little brighter, and that was after the fact when we just started comparing to
Mhm.
see.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was
we
one
watched
thing I
it.
was going to ask. I want to first. Paul's powering through these. There we
Yeah,
go.
man, I'm thirsty
We
today.
we got Paul going back.
This is a local
Left
or
field. How you pronounce Klosh? Klosh.
Kolsch. That's
Kolsch.
Kolsch. Okay, Kolsch. Okay.
Lawrence.
Kolsch
Left field.
style.
Yeah, you're definitely left field. That one.
Yeah, he is definitely left field. Good one.
I did read something. They said that some of the Dolby Vision, I guess, was copied over wrong, and some of the images are actually brighter. So that might be why we saw the difference in the brightness. That was Top Gun. We saw the difference in brightness, and that was a Dolby Vision file.
Yeah,
I was
so-
just thinking a good thing to look at is a scene like around a sunset where there's some banding and look at the banding detail from the cinematic, because obviously you should see a lot less banding in the cinematic. That would be a good AB where you can freeze frame it there and see how much less banding you see in the cinematic versus
Yeah,
on a freeze frame scene.
yeah.
Yeah, and look. I mean, like I said, we're not trying to pick this apart or anything like that. I'm just.
Yeah.
We're not trying to
put-
pick this apart, but we're picking this apart like a
Well, I'm
motherfucker.
trying to I'm trying to better understand it, right?
Yeah.
Is all I'm trying to do.
It's
Just
kind of the degree of increase in
Right,
we're
correct.
trying to understand the percentage degree of improvement
Mhm.
significance.
Well, that's just my curiosity, right? Because
Right.
you can take 2 devices that are exactly the same and just put firmware on it and label this one as 10 times better, and it perceivably appears to be 10 times better,
Yeah.
But I'm a cheap bastard, so it's like, well, well, am I spending $1,400 on the 1080p,
I think the best.
HDR, or
I think well, so we're all, I think everybody here. I don't know about you, Benny or Chuck, but everybody here on the panel is going to go to Cedia. So I'm pretty sure they'll probably have some side by side, you know,
Yep.
images there. So I think that would probably be the best way to demonstrate this
Yeah.
is side by side. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah,
Um,
it'd be ideal we can all go and see it all at the same time and like
Yeah.
document our opinion of it to
Yeah.
see to get an
Because we did this, we're not professionals by any means.
for
We
sure.
just did we did exactly what anybody else would have done that got a brand new Cloudescape.
Exactly.
They want to compare it to the old one.
Oh, it's still great. It was
Well, I
very
think
impressive.
that's the best way to review it, right?
Oh,
It's not.
absolutely.
Yeah.
They're not
No, I
selling
agree.
it to professionals. They're selling
Right.
it to the average consumer, right?
Yep.
That is buying it. So
Yeah.
yeah, not everyone is gonna have Chris Darren in the house to help set it up,
Exactly.
you know, or Sammy Prescott or any of those great guys who are good with getting this stuff set up properly, right? So yeah,
Yep.
that's the best way. Is how is the average
Yeah.
consumer going to consume the product?
Mm.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
for
so-
sure. And I think, you know, with what you guys did is fantastic. I mean, just to get together alone is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Just to get that
Yeah.
many people together and sit down and say, okay, let's take a look at it. We're going to use the same player. We're going to use one file. We'll put together a script and we'll just let it play out, right?
Yep.
So maybe next time you take the Mad VR out of the equation, right? You just let the JVC do the tone mapping, or
Yeah, I think that'd be a
or,
great
or,
thing.
or whatever, you know. See if there's a
I like
difference
the
there.
OLED idea. You know,
Yeah, the
to be
OLED's
honest.
a great
I
idea,
like
too,
that because
right?
that's true. Like, hey, you know,
Yeah, I'd like to.
we're
Yeah.
showing the limits of the players because
Yeah. And I've got
stop
You know-
nerfing it. You know,
Yeah. Only
You know,
only problem is
I-
with the
I-
OLED,
so
a lot of
I-
us don't have OLEDs in our house. We're going to put it on a projector. So you kind of want to see what it looks like on a projector screen versus a TV screen.
for sure.
yeah,
So-
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
my thoughts here, Anthony, is look, you know, my Lumigen, no matter what I feed it, if I feed it my Pioneer, if I feed it my Arvolution, if I feed it my Kaleidoscape, it is going to try to pull the best image every single time, right? So it's going to tone map it. It's first of all, it's going to drop it down to my Lumigen is going to drop it down to SDR and put it into a better color ratio, right? So, you know, my thoughts on this is you know, don't take this, you know, this one thing that you know, unless you've saw this yourself. I think you said you briefly saw it a little bit further. Unless you've seen it in person yourself, don't take this as a deterrent not to purchase.
Yeah.
Because there, you know, it could be, like I said, there's a lot of stuff in the signal chain there, and that's what I was trying to get at. What is your projector set at versus somebody else's, right?
Yeah.
Do you got the AK turned on? Do you got, you know, the sharpness turned up? Do you got, you know, the brightness turned up versus not having the brightness turned up? So there's a lot of variables in there. So don't.
Well, the real question is simple. You're purchased one, right, Benny?
Yep.
And you seen what you seen.
Yep.
You happy with your purchase?
Absolutely.
There
100%.
you go. That's all that matters.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're not happy, you can send it to me.
Yeah.
100% is
Why
definitely
are you
a
always
better
trying
player
to
than
get Benny's equipment?
No doubt about it.
I'm just-
Man, I'm not
He's
gonna
my
tear
buddy,
it
man.
apart, but hold on. Let me
I know, right?
Yeah.
let me sharpen these knives here.
No, but on the
I
fun
still,
side
have my,
of it,
I still have my Strato V. I'm still happy with it. I
Yeah.
watch it in the living room here on my OLED.
on the fun side of it, there's a lot of Stratos V on the market.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I have been
Yeah.
telling
Just
people
check
this morning.
Man,
Facebook.
who's selling me their old one for super
I've been
cheap?
resisting the temptation,
So
man.
let's
It's like
go,
it's all over.
Now there
Let's
was
go
a
back.
guy there who he told us, I don't see a difference. And my remark to him was, cool, now you know you don't have to upgrade.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're not seeing it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know?
positive. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was whenever we do
great-
the speaker comparisons. I'm
That's
like,
a
no,
great
no.
comment, Chuck. If they don't see the difference, that's actually good for them.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
enjoy your straddle. That's
like-
fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't
And-
want to
and
be
that's-
like, oh, that's
That's
nothing
exactly
wrong
what
with
I was
okay.
trying to get
Yeah.
at, right? You know, everybody's eyesight's different. Everybody's, you know, perception's going to be different. Look, I mean,
Mhm.
Samsung didn't get to be the #1 TV dealer by not shooting vibrant colors in the front of the lobby everywhere, right? So that
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to see if this is what it was actually doing. Right?
Mhm.
So okay, so we did
Yeah. Hey,
Maverick, right? So you said that Benny, your thoughts on Maverick were that what were your thoughts on Maverick? Did you see a big difference there?
Not as big as the difference as Minecraft, but there were differences. Yeah,
Okay.
it definitely felt sharper, and definitely some of the colors felt a lot more punchier.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Chuck, you obviously you were 3 for 3 on this. So
Yeah. I
what
was
did you-
actually the only one who got Maverick right.
Yeah,
yes, that's right.
it was a hard one. That one was hard.
Yeah, that was the closest one, but
Yeah.
for some reason, I was just seeing a sharper image on, you know. And when I got to, I think the last one, it got to the point where he showed the, you know, we don't know which one is being shown first,
right.
but he showed the cinematic one first. It got to the point that when I saw that last one, I knew before I saw the second one, like, yes, that's the sharper image right
before
there.
you even seen
Even
the
before-
second version of the movie.
Right. And then once I saw the second version, I was like, oh yeah, I was right when I thought right away that was the sharper image.
Mm.
And I think that was what was the last one we showed? It wasn't Minecraft with the second one, and
Furiosa.
Mad Max.
Furiosa.
Mad Max, the second one.
yeah,
Furiosa.
Furiosa.
Yeah,
As soon as I saw that one, I was like, oh wow, that's the.
I mean,
that's
and that's saying something because, you know, I've watched that movie a couple times, and it is, I mean, it is beautiful. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the colors are vibrant. It pops off the screen. It's just a beautiful movie for you just to sit here and say, I saw this and didn't even see the second version really speaks volumes, right?
yeah.
And saying that
Either
hey,
that or he's watched that movie like 45 times.
probably that demo scene he probably has.
It's like
Yeah,
I've
we
seen
all
that
have.
demo scene
Yeah.
400 times this week.
Yeah. And the scene we were watching, it was with I forget who the actor is, the guy who played Thor. I think he plays Thor, right?
Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth.
Chris-
Yeah.
yeah. He has
Bullet
this
farm.
mustache,
Bullet farm.
and it's got some orange and some red in it, and you know, it's like very vivid, you know. And I was looking at that thinking, oh yeah, that's it, you know.
That's cool. That's cool. So you're like, oh wow, that scene looks, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
you
it was
notice
just so
right away.
sharp, you know. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, I like I said, I think Chuck needs to tip his optometrist a little bit extra money because he had those glasses
Yeah.
dialed in.
Oh no,
dude.
believe it or not,
Prescription?
when I watch movies, I don't use my glasses.
Oh, really?
Oh,
No,
really?
these are readers. So
okay.
this is
Oh.
for stuff that's right here. When I'm
Wow.
watching a movie, I take these, you know, I put these up here.
Oh, all right.
You know,
Wow,
Okay.
amazing. Interesting.
Yeah, because
But,
I have 2015 vision in one eye and 2020 in the other eye, so I don't need glasses or anything like that. So I'm very interested to see what this is, see what this looks like. You know,
Another thing, and I'm not 100% sure of it, but another thing I kind of heard, but I'm not sure, is that the components of the K are better. You know how you could buy something and it says it has a better DAC in it.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm under the understanding that the parts are a little better in the player itself.
Yeah. And that's why I asked the question, how was the interaction? How was the experience with the device? Because, you know, sometimes you notice those little bitty things, you know,
Yeah.
that, but
Why?
it is still a testament that, hey, hey, they're all so good. You can't,
Yeah.
you can't notice the difference between, hey, it pops up in, a tenth of a second. Oh, now it's, a nanosecond. You're not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
notice
Yes,
that.
it's
So
supposed to have better. I don't know whether to call them chips or whatever.
Yeah, I think, just like we went from the 4K chipsets for all the players, right? From the R Evolutions to all the other ones, right? The Z-Dos, and then suddenly the next generation all had 8K. It wasn't because they were planning to give us 8K content, but that was the next generation of chipsets. So I think, they may have, worked on design some new generation of chipsets that allow them this capability, and it will allow them to continue to improve. So to me, that's really what it is. It's next gen chipset that allows a lot more, flexibility, and which is good for us,
Just a
right?
better
Right.
performance because it has a better
Yeah,
chip.
but
Yeah.
yeah, so it's good for the consumer.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
So just going through some of the specs here on the K.
Also, you think about the K, it plays all the formats
Yeah.
with the 4K UI.
Mm.
Yep.
That I think is worth it too.
That's cool.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
one thing
yeah.
that aggravates me too is when because I have the Strato S set up as kind of like a server.
Yeah.
I have all the movies that
But
just demo scenes and stuff set
Well-
up on that, and then my Strato S, because it downloads in like 10 minutes. It's a faster download than the Strato. So I'm sorry, the Strato V that downloads in like 10 or 15 minutes a movie compared to 45 minutes on the Strato S. I have that set up as just like the player, and plus it'll play Dolby Vision too, right? So
Yep.
I can send Dolby Vision through the Lumigen.
One
Um,
thing I was going to say too, anybody getting a K, definitely make sure that everything in the chain is HDMI 2.1.
Yeah.
So that you can take advantage
You're
of.
saying you don't even need it though. I mean,
Well,
really,
to get the full
Yeah,
maximum
you still don't want to break the chain. That's the
you
thing.
don't want to
with
break the chain.
2.1,
Otherwise,
right?
it's going to down convert to the weakest link, the weakest
The
link.
weakest link. Yeah.
Yeah. So just know that if you want to see your Strato K in all its glory, try to maintain the chain just so that you can say that you give it what it needs to see that it's full bandwidth. Just throwing that out there.
I think that 2.0 still has enough bandwidth. It's what does 2.0 have? Like,
I think 18 gigs.
It's only 18
you need,
gigs.
you need 24 gigabits at least, which is 2.1. So
Yeah.
um,
That's why I sold the Lumigen. I went with the Mad VR.
Oh man. How
so
are we gonna start
I think
comparing
even
cables
Spotify
now?
recommends an ultra high speed HDMI to use with the Strato K.
But I think the Lumigen puts it in a different container, so you might not be losing that much of a color.
right.
It has the low, the Lumigen also has the low latency game mode, right?
Yeah.
So it's sort of built into it. But for movie watching, you don't need 40 gigs bandwidth, right?
Exactly.
It's
Not yet.
like not yet. And then we're not getting 8K content. Maybe Jennifer Garner can give us that. It'll come from Jennifer first before
For
any
sure.
movie, right? So, but yeah, it wouldn't be a consideration.
Yeah. No, look, I mean, love what you guys did over there. So
Yeah.
you had the Furiosa. Chuck said that he noticed before you even put on the second version that, hey, this is the right one. And then you had Minecraft. So Chuck, what did you see on Minecraft to determine, yes, this was the cinematic version versus the 4K
Again,
version?
all of them to me, it was just sharper images. I tried looking at let's say he had a shield, right around the edges, just little, the colors. I tried looking at all of that to see, well, did I see a difference on this one versus that one? And I just kept coming back to it's the whole image, and by trying to pick something out, that's when I was getting a little confused as far as was that one better or was this one better? I wasn't seeing that one little detail off of a shirt button versus the other one. It was a whole thing that I had to focus on, and that's what helped me out in picking them.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Anthony. The 2.0.
Now, when we did the freeze frame afterwards, then we started picking stuff apart as far as, okay, I pointed out in one of them, like the trees, like,
Yep.
look how much
Detail.
sharper that tree looks
Yep.
than the tree in the other one, you know. And they were teasing me because when we were freeze framing, I would say, well, that's off. You didn't freeze it at the same exact point.
Right.
And it was like, no, that's the same point. I said, no, go back to the first one. This guy eyes are open. Now, if you look at the second one, they're closed.
Yeah.
You know, and this is after one shot. They're like, boom, boom. And it's like, yeah, that's the same frame. I'm like, no. And they did another one like that. I was like, no, go back to the first one. On this one, he's a little forward.
Yeah.
But on the second one, he's a little back.
And it's
you
kind
know.
of important to get it right at the same frame.
Exactly.
Because if someone's moving, they could
Yeah,
be out
that's
of
the
out of focus.
only
before
way
it's
you're
stripped.
going
Yeah.
to notice
Yeah,
the
the
detail,
shade or whatever.
because-
So
especially with the movie, because you got to remember some of these frames, they're purposely blurring and, you know, doing
right.
things with the film, you know.
And it could be just
to-
a shade in that scene.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
and
like
that's
the
gonna
sun
throw
is
it
over here versus
completely
here,
off.
you know, just
Yeah.
a little bit of. So I was a stickler on, well, you're not exactly in the same,
That's
know,
funny.
and they kept looking at me like, no, that's the same frame. And I would have to point out, no, if you go back to the other one, look at the guy over there, his eyes, he's all the way in the back corner, you know. Like, well, look over here at this, you know. And they was looking at me like, man, Chuck, you figure these things out pretty quick.
The guy with 25 subwoofer needs a loan to get a Strato K.
Hey, yeah, and they probably do that. They probably do have a loaner payment.
Hey, you're not alone, Big Jack, man.
Best Buy sells them, and they do loans. So
He's got 20. He's got 25. Hey, we
I'm
can
saving,
do a
man.
payment plan if you need to do a payment plan. Holler at me.
Mm.
I'll put it on
Layaway.
layaway for you.
Yeah,
He
like-
can put 10 of his subs as down payment.
Do they even have
Collateral.
layaway anymore? I don't even know if they have
No.
layaway anymore. Back in
I'm
the
sure
old
they
days.
do at Rent-A-Center and
Yeah.
all this
Well,
Yeah,
stuff.
Rent a
do.
Center and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about,
come
like,
on now.
You used to go to Walmart and put stuff on layaway. And
They
Hmm.
do
Oh,
during the holiday season, I think, right
Yeah,
before the
I
holiday.
think so. Yeah, I think so.
I'm older, so we had stores like Bargain Center.
Uh,
Go to Bargain Center and like, they put
I
everything
tell you,
on layaway.
I grew up in the projects, man. Moms had to pay on the Christmas presents.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Back to school time, you go in there and you start laying away to school before the
Yeah,
year start.
yeah.
for sure. So so you guys compared all the movies. Chuck, you got all three of them right. Benny, you say that you can definitely see a difference between the two.
Yeah.
Now, do you still have the Strato S, Benny? Or not the Strato S, the Strato C?
C.
Did you? Just so you haven't sold that one yet?
I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to throw it in my front living room.
Okay.
That's
So
what I was saying too. Sometimes you just add another room that you couldn't see your movies.
because right now
Yeah.
you're not going to get.
I'm going to wait
half
for
of
the
what you
prices to
paid
go
for.
back up, and then I'll sell it, and then I'll get another K.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away.
You're not
right
going to get
now.
half the price that you would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understand that, and it's kind of like a standalone. It's not a standalone. You got to have
Exactly.
a server with it. So
Yep.
So did you guys do any comparison at all with just from the C to the K?
Yeah, that's when we were doing the pausing. I was
Okay.
pausing on the C and pausing on the K. Then we just kind of input switch off the receiver.
Okay, so okay.
So it was
So
a
you
fast
had which receiver do you have?
AB10.
Okay. So the
That's when we
Marantz.
were seeing that the K was a little brighter
All right.
also than the C.
So you just went ahead and you plugged the C in, and
Yeah.
what did you use? Do you have a Terra server also?
Yeah. Yep. I
Yeah.
got
So
an
you
eight
were using a Terra server for
for
and then
both
you-
actually.
Oh, for both. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you can play 2 movies at the same time on 2 different servers
Right.
or 2 different players.
Yeah, that's a good setup right there. Doing it like that. That's if I had both, I think that's how I would try to do it. Like
Yeah.
exactly the way you did. Set
Yep.
it up to where I'm just switching inputs on the Lumigen,
Yep.
or straight from the receiver, or
Yep.
straight to the projector, 1 and 2. Right.
Yeah.
I think that's how I would have tried to.
Now, if we
facilitate that.
would have started doing that first and showed people the difference, I think that the results would have been different.
Really, so you
I
saw
think
that
so.
much difference?
I
between
think
the-
once we explained how to look for the difference, I think that people started to understand and they started seeing better.
I see.
Some people were still clueless. Yeah.
That's
you
me.
know-
I want the cheaper option, man. I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
yes.
Strato M. Strato
Well,
M.
look, I
There
mean,
you go.
Paul is
Cheap-
going in with a bias already. He's like, oh no, that cheaper one is looking better.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what are you talking about?
So
you get-
here's the thing that I will say about Kaleidoscape. When the Strato V came out, it was $5,000.
Yeah, I paid that, guys.
When the Strato K came out, now with cinematic 8K, it's $5,000. 2 years later.
Yeah.
So, when you're talking cheaper, you're getting the same, you're getting more for less, right? In my opinion.
Yeah.
And so
You're a commercial away from selling another Strato K. Get more for less.
So
Or
I'm
less
just
for
I'm
more.
just saying you're
Operators
getting a better
spending money.
chipset, you're getting a better GUI, you're getting cinematic opportunities. If whether you see it
But
or you
wait.
don't is up to you.
Yeah.
Don's Corner Deals. Double D. Don's Deals.
So yeah, so I mean, in my eyes, Kaleidoscape still is doing the right thing here. They probably could have charged you $7,000 for this.
They could have, and I
You-
kind of felt that wouldn't have been unheard of if they did something.
But are they phasing out the V though?
They could be.
Probably.
They
You
need to.
know?
If it's
Probably
too-
that's why they kept the price at where it is too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, I mean I understand. but-
Especially if it's a different chipset, right?
yeah.
You probably gonna move forward with this new
I mean, but
one.
look, the only thing that shouldn't be phased out is the M at this point, which is the 2K version.
And it's probably not gonna get phased out. That's gonna be kept.
Right,
I think
I
it
said
has
that,
a
but that's what I'm
specific.
To
saying.
me,
The
that's an
only-
accessory. It's an accessory for rooms throughout the house that you
Yeah,
know,
it has a specific.
has a very
target
specific
market.
purpose. You
I
know,
think it's going to be reversed. I think they would probably discount the M.
they
and
need to lower the
discount
price on the
get
M.
rid of the lower end one.
Yeah.
Yep, and charge maybe $500 more than what the cheaper one is now.
They could phase out the C. I think I'd be fine with that one.
The C, E. Oh, yeah, the C and the E.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
It
about
favors
this, the
that.
thing
Look,
about
it'll
it
be
is
weird.
they kept the C around because it wasn't a standalone player, right? So if you're
Yeah.
using it directly from your source. So let me look at something.
Yeah, they need to hold steady on the price. I'm still saving my coins. It's gonna take
So
a couple
guys,
of
the
months.
M is $19.95 right now MSRP.
Mm.
So it is cheaper.
Yeah, but let's say you have a house that you got a client that's got 3 or 4 rooms where we can sell them M's. It might be if they were a little bit less, maybe we can sell them 3 or 4 of them. But $2,000 each for just an accessory is a little. It probably doesn't need to be cost that much. My
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, look, there's only 3 servers now too. There's an 8 terabyte SSD.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
then-
an 8 terabyte spinning
Compact.
disk.
Yep.
There's a 30 terabyte and 120 terabyte. So sorry, there's 4. There's four servers right now. So they've gotten rid of a bunch of the servers also. So I mean, I can see that the E and the C, the C is so the E and the E is $29.95, the C is $29.95, the V is $39.95, and the K is $49.95. So they did drop the price on the V,
Oh, I didn't
Uh,
even pay attention to that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they dropped the price down to down $1,000.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
the
Okay.
the C is $29.95, which if you got a server, it doesn't matter what storage you have inside in the C.
Yep.
And then also the E doesn't matter that it's only a half a terabyte, and then same thing with the M is only a half a terabyte. But I mean, I know none of this stuff is cheap, and it's all first world problems here, right?
We're gonna have to rename this channel to the Home
the Kaleidoscape
Kaleidoscape
channel?
Pub.
Yeah.
You know, I
As
mean,
much as we talk about,
Yeah.
it's an exciting piece of equipment in my eyes.
It is.
You know,
It's interesting. Yeah.
for sure. You know, and I think that I know we've covered it a lot on here, but I can't wait to see it at Cedia.
Yeah.
I'm expecting for them to do a side by side comparison to where you can see it. And look, some movies aren't gonna just like some movies look better than other movies. I mean, for me, right now, my reference movie is Speed Racer. You know what I mean? The colors are so vibrant. Everything just the contrast and everything just pops. But other people may not think that.
Hey,
Right.
Don, I was thinking we should take a bet on what do we think is going to be the demo movie used throughout Cedia.
Yeah,
What do we
boy.
think is going to be the demo when we go to all of those booths?
Odyssey.
What's going to be the one we're going to see?
I don't
Odyssey.
think Odyssey will be
Odyssey.
out yet.
Yeah,
It
probably
won't be
not.
out
Yeah.
yet.
That's a good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still doing too.
It's not going to
well
be
in
out
the
on the
theater.
K yet.
Yeah, it's still
okay.
doing too well in the
Oh
theater.
man, I thought you guys got early access. Well, shoot, and I was
Yeah.
gonna buy one, but now I'm not.
What can we say was the one that we saw everywhere last year?
F1.
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 yes.
Dune and what's the plane one?
And we saw Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah,
Top
Maverick
Gun.
Top
and
Gun
F1.
Maverick.
I remember F1 standing out. Yeah, but I am kind of curious this year what's going to be the
And
one
we
that
saw
all
the
of
James
you-
the Bond
So-
movie one.
Borderlands, Tron Ares. So Borderlands Predator are definitely top in sound.
You think? Doesn't? Yeah, they'd be kind of curious to see what
Yeah.
they're doing. I know if Odyssey was out, yes, they would more than likely all jump on that one because
Yeah, yeah.
so much.
No.
Just,
You know, it looked really good in my system was Alpha.
I've not seen that.
Alpha, yeah, it's a really good watch. They have that's in 4KC too.
I have to try
What's
that. I have to check
the-
that out.
Yep.
Alpha.
well,
I haven't heard of that one either.
I guess it's gonna be something.
But
Also,
you know what?
Supergirl looked really good. The visuals on that one look really good too.
Well,
Okay,
everybody's
see.
gonna be using the K player, so it's gonna have to be something that's.
Yeah, but you
Available
know,
on the
some of the
K.
big dogs like Christie or Barker, or somebody's going to have Odyssey before the other one because they know that somebody at the studio and they're
No,
going to get something.
they're not-
That's
nobody's
my
going to have Odyssey. It's not. It's
I don't-
too soon.
Not out yet. Yeah.
Somebody's going to have
Yeah.
it, or just clip because of somebody they know at the studio. I'm curious. I'm kind of curious if that'll happen.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Well,
They might use a trailer.
They could use the Odyssey trailer for sure.
yeah.
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 So this is the one you're talking about?
No,
Not that one.
I can't tell. I can't see it. No, I don't think so. I think it's older than that. It probably came out maybe 2-3 years ago.
Demos of Project Hail Mary. That's funny.
Are you on Kaleidoscape?
Oh yeah, that could be for dark scenes. Yeah. Yeah.
Don's favorite movie.
I know.
But
But you
right?
know, I don't care what format it is, whether it's cinematic or just straight 4K. You know, I've seen 4K movies where one looks good and the other one is like, eh. Sometimes I've even heard people say I thought the DVD version, the Blu-ray version looked better than the 4K.
There was one movie that lost its appeal when I watched it at 1080p because the whole start of it was supposed to be like fake film grain and all this stuff. And whenever you
Yeah.
watched it with the upscaled 1080p, it looked all digital. Where
Yeah,
when you watched
So
it on
not every
1080,
movie just because
it
it's
looked
yeah.
more authentic to, even though it was digitally
Oh,
filmed.
that reminds me of the old school days where the first generation DVDs that were produced were very bad compared to the Laserdisc version of the movie. The Laserdisc version was better than the first generation DVDs because they hadn't quite mastered the
There you go.
So it's kind of just that reminded me of that.
2018.
I'm old.
Let's do
What's-
it. Let's confirm the purchase.
Oh shit!
Another commercial. See, with Kaleidoscape, purchasing movies is that simple.
You too
The movie.
can
You
purchase
too
a
can buy
movie
a movie
and
in
download
5
it in
Voila.
10
seconds.
You'll be
minutes.
watching it in seconds.
It's
Only at
that's simple.
Don's.
Well, I
Kaleidoscape
should have shown. I
Emporium.
should have shown all the other announcements showing that movies. Oh, you know what? You know
Wow.
what Kaleidoscape did this week that was new. Studio bundling.
Mm.
Mm.
Each movie, if you bought like 5 movies from the studio bundling, came out to like $5.99 or something like that. A movie.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
crazy. They had a Lionsgate studio bundling.
I bought Disclosure Day, paid $24 for it. I haven't watched it yet.
You'll love it.
Yeah, I don't want to know nothing about it because I refuse to listen to anybody's take on that movie because I want to watch it.
Yeah,
But,
it was good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
I
it.
liked it. The ending was kind of, but like I said, I really liked it. It was
Yeah, I'm
good.
looking forward to watching it. Sitting down, just by myself, just or with my wife, and just watch that movie and just focus, and enjoy it.
Yeah. So, well, I bought Alpha because of Benny. So it's only
Speaking
$14.99.
speaking of
Because of Benny.
movies, what do you watch this week, Don? You go first this
You want me
time.
to go first this time?
Yeah.
Jeez, I thought we already did that
Review.
part.
New movies that
No,
week
they
because
jumped
Chuck said
right
he's got to
into
get
the
up early, so
K-scape.
I wanted to give him the
Good Lord.
opportunity. Chuck is actually going to Audio Advice Live
Audio
tomorrow.
Advice Live.
So
Yeah, I got to get up at 3:30.
He's getting up super early to fly out to Audio Advice Live. So Chuck, you could be our on-site reporter.
Yeah. I go live now to Chuck on site at Audio Advice.
No,
It's
that's why I don't have a
madness
YouTube channel. I'm not good at that stuff.
But yeah, I wanted to give Chuck the opportunity to drop off if he wanted to because I know he's getting up super early. But look, guys, I definitely appreciate what you guys did with the comparison and
Yeah, great.
just the community
Yeah.
factor alone. Having to get together and Chuck, I know you've done this at your house once or twice before, and then you
Yeah.
constantly got people just stopping by. I think both of you.
Yeah, I
constantly.
got a turnstile here.
people stopping by all the time. So I mean, I think that RBH should be selling you subwoofers at half price for as much as
I think so.
got
I think they
people
should.
coming through there.
They should be
So
giving you a little kickback.
free advertisement for them for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anything has resulted into a deal for them or not, but
Yeah, one guy, I
yeah.
know after he came here, he went and ordered his.
Oh, really?
Hey,
Yeah.
after I heard those RBH, I was like, wow, they got on my radar.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
man. If
They
I'm
got my radar.
upgrading, it's either going to be Lindorf or those. That's where I'm
Yeah,
headed.
they won't Lindor.
So,
I
But
have
the
a guy,
RBH
he's
are
been
nice.
trying to come, and we just our days just keep missing each other. Like, he's like, well, what about this Friday? Like tomorrow. I was like, oh man, I'm going to Audio Advice. I'm trying to come another day. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be babysitting. So
let us know about Audio Advice for sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll see tons of videos and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's gonna be my first time, so
I know it's more of a 2-channel setup, but from what I understand, they're going to have a couple theater setups there.
Yeah, they're gonna
I've
have.
heard it's about 10.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Let's take a
Wow.
look. We
That's
might as well
new.
give them a little press.
Yeah.
But
Tell you
that's what
what,
made me decide.
Maybe
to
they'll
try it.
fly us out next time for some coverage.
I will say that's one AV company that I think is doing things right.
Yeah.
One of the last of the Mohicans in our industry who really gets it.
Yeah, and the flights from here to there are so cheap. I got round trip tickets, nonstop, $136.
Where's it
North
at?
Carolina?
Yeah,
Yeah.
North Carolina.
$136 round trip.
Should Shit, I
Well,
might,
yeah,
if
well,
it's
yeah,
that
might as
cheap,
well
I might
go.
have to hop me and my son on a plane this weekend.
Right? I might do it
There's
too.
always Greyhound.
Take the red coach up there.
There you go,
You guys ever heard of the red coach?
man.
It's just a bus. They travel all around Florida, Georgia, stuff like that. August 7th through the 9th. So let's see what they got.
Sheridan Hall in Raleigh, North
Ten.
Carolina.
Who's the exhibitors? Exhibitor space.
I know my boys from JBL are gonna be there because I talked to them. And they said, "Yeah." They asked me if I'm going. I'm like, "No." I'm only
So
pick
you got
one:
listed
CD or audio
rooms.
device. I'm going to CD.
Classrooms, theaters. Let's see. I want to see a layout. Attend. Why attend? Show maps. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, some Paradigm. Turn off Paradigm.
So Ascendo, Christie, and Stewart.
I
So
like
that'll
that.
be a
I've not
that'll
heard
be a
that.
room.
That'd be nice.
You got Paradigm, JVC,
Anthem.
Stewart. So Anthem should be the processor. Paradigm is going to be the
Speakers.
speakers. Stewart screens, and JVC is the projector.
Scroll down some more. Find out where JBL is at.
What else?
Oh, they're they're gonna be together with Synthesis Arcam Rev. Okay, they got their own whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, like you said, they do got quite a few. Looks like
Yeah.
combination rooms here. So
That's nice.
Sony, and so Sony will probably be the projector, I would say, for this one.
Mhm.
Sonus Faber as a
Sonus
theater.
Nice.
That's something different.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
impressive.
be interested in checking that out because Sonus Faber has some nice in walls that they came out with a couple years back. Years back for sure.
That's like a little mini CD right there.
Yeah.
I
And then
should.
you got Epson, Martin Logan. There we go. Stewart, Kaleidoscape, and Mad VR.
Actually, I
That'll probably be the big big Epson projector that they got there.
Mm.
And then you got another room here. Which room is this?
Oh, wow, it's a lot going on there.
Yeah, I think this is the most rooms I've ever seen.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think it was. I didn't know it was this big. Wow, look at that.
They only had one or two last year for like theater setups. So they've definitely gotten more theater setups here going on.
Yeah,
So
crazy.
look at this one: JVC, Lindorf, Rel, Stewart. So they're gonna have Lindorf in
Seen
that
a lot
one.
of Stewart. Seen a lot of Stewart.
Yeah, I think Stewart's probably sponsoring this thing here. And here's your JBL over here.
There they are. Yeah,
So you got JBL Synthesis, Arcam,
Revel.
Revel, and Mark Levinston. But that's all. That's probably just a showcase. There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
there's no projector there or anything like that. So
No, that's just showing off their
yeah,
stuff.
it's just their full showcase.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so these are all individual rooms.
Well, they're
Hey,
booths. Like another booth,
yeah,
like Kinetic,
you might-
Noise, Mad VR. That's probably tables.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you might be able to see the difference with the Kaleidoscape there. They should have it
yeah.
at Audio Advice Live.
That's cool. The Kinetics is going to be there.
Yeah, and then all the rest looks like
Little small rooms.
the other rooms.
Just scroll up. Let me see some of the small rooms. The Martin Logan, Ween, Kinetics. Got a couple of Kinetics. Macintosh, Kef, KLH, Erlenstein. Interesting. Golden Ear, Audio Quest. Interesting.
Golden Ear is nice. We had somebody on with a Golden Ear setup not too long ago.
Yeah, remember that.
So it's
Fascinating.
usually they have a bunch of rooms too, like a bunch of different floors. So okay, yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Those.
14, 15, and 16. All right. And then level 3.
Wow,
and two.
that's pretty
So-
impressive. That looks like that's going to be a great show. Scott.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That should be fun. Yeah, definitely take some pictures for us. So
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about going.
pretty cool.
Rush in
1,
and rush
2,
out.
3,
So you're just going for the day?
4.
No, I'm going Friday. Like I said, I'm gonna get there early enough that by the time they open their doors, I'll be there.
5.
And then Sunday, I fly out Sunday night. I
Oh,
got like an 8:30 flight, and I think they end around 4 o'clock.
okay.
6.
So I'll be able to, see all 3 days and fly out that last day.
Yeah, it looks like they got six rooms set up. So
Wow.
you got the Willow Oak 1, JVC, Lindorf, Rel, Stewart 2, the Hanover room 3, the other Hanover room 1, that would be 4, and then you got 2 on the first floor. So it looks like 6 theater setups. Nice.
I could drive there. I'd be there in 6 hours and 47 minutes.
Yeah.
Not too bad, actually.
No.
Yeah,
I
for
drove,
me,
I,
the
for
drive
me,
would be
going
probably
to
about
Florida.
10 hours. I thought about it quickly, but then when I saw a round trip, $136,
Yeah, you can't beat that, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Jeez,
spend
you
more than that
spend
in
more
gas.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Let me see how much a flight from Fort Lauderdale. Where are you going, Raleigh?
Yeah.
Raleigh.
It's
Yeah.
in Raleigh, right? This is the
Yes.
it's in Raleigh. Yeah.
You probably got to rent a car, or you gonna take an Uber?
Yeah, I'm gonna take an Uber because
Yeah.
I'm the hotel. I'm right across the street from the place.
Perfect. How far is this from the hotel or from the airport?
That's what I don't know.
Mm.
I've been meaning to check that out, but I didn't really.
Well,
Might
isn't
have
it
an
isn't it
$800
in the
Uber.
hotel?
No.
Isn't this show
Right.
in the hotel?
What's that?
What's that?
Isn't this show in the hotel or?
Yeah, it's in the
American.
hotel across the street from
Oh,
where I'm staying.
Oh, okay.
The one that is in, I think they was booked out.
Oh, what hotel is it in? Was it was
I think
Sheraton,
it's
I
the
think.
Sheraton.
Sheraton? Okay.
How long? What day is the shows?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
This Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So 7, 9. Yeah. Wow. Mm.
Don, just let it go, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don's Googling now. We're at the Don's Googling show.
Let it go. Let it go.
He's trying to see if there's any flights.
Yeah. He's like, let me check this out.
You got to check those cheap flights.
$249 round trip for
Hey,
me.
man.
Well, I
If I
said
were to
you was
fly
going to
tomorrow.
CD. I didn't even look at Audio Advice, but looking at this now, I'm kind of thinking, well, it kind of been nice to go into this.
My flights, I had a chance. I didn't pick them, but I could have upgraded to first class for $66.
Wow.
Did you, man?
What?
Shit,
Why
I
didn't
would've-
you?
What airline are you flying, Spirit?
Breeze.
You're-
They're flying out of Tampa though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, Breeze is a new airline. They're trying to get people to buy.
Yeah.
Wait, did they buy Spirit Airlines?
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Can you help push? Get out and push.
Because that just
For
sounds
Delta,
like a
they won
breeze.
$418.
I think Michael went on Breeze too, and he said it actually looks nice.
Yeah, I think I flew Breeze one time from one of the islands.
Yeah.
I
But
think
this was
Breeze
like-
is out of
they've been around
Tampa.
a
Though. I
while.
don't even think it's out of Fort Lauderdale.
Ah.
Yeah, they've been around a while because I know I flew on them. I forget where I was at.
You're gonna be
whether
on a
it was St.
pterodactyl's
Thomas
back
or, you know.
and get a Breeze for $140. Man. You're gonna be on a
Yeah.
pterodactyl's
Yeah.
back.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Non-stop
charge-
too.
But did they charge for like carry-on, or do they charge for all kind of crazy stuff?
Shit, you only need
Yeah,
a backpack for
You
2
know,
days.
I got for that short amount of time. I got a backpack.
Oh, okay, so they don't charge for that. Okay, just
You
like
need
Yeah.
a
You got one
toothbrush and a
carry-on.
change one change of outfit. That's all you
that's
need.
it, man. For a show, that's all you need. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, all my
all you
stuff
need.
fits in. My backpack is like a computer bag.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's not even a real backpack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's cool.
You need to buy yourself a cigar when you get there and sit out on the patio of the 2-foot swimming pool.
I don't know if I would make it, but I would like to go to their store, Audio Advice. They have one in Raleigh.
Yeah.
I know they have one in Durham. I forget where the third one is, but it's in North Carolina as well.
Yeah.
I think it's in Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah. Yep.
You know what? I with six theaters, you know, with 6 theaters, you know, this would be something that I would consider doing. You know, I didn't realize they were having this many theaters. I probably would have went to this one versus Cedia, because I went to Cedia last year, right?
Yeah, I
So,
got that sense. This is probably more focused in like what we do, in like, you know, in the theaters and in the theater equipment.
Yeah.
This looks like that. This would probably be more geared towards, whereas CD is probably. I noticed CD is getting slightly more generic every year of carrying, you know,
well, not generic. It's
Not
home
generic.
automation,
yeah.
right? Well, a lot of home automation, a lot of shades and lighting.
But let me tell
and-
you, back in the day, there was more of a focus on, you know, the theaters and media, and I have seen that kind of relax a little bit in the
Right.
last 10
I
years.
mean, look, it's not cheap to ship all this stuff out, right? You know, I mean, look, two 50-inch subwoofers last year. You know, I mean, gosh, you got to think of how much it costs these companies to ship all that type of stuff out.
Yeah, you know, I think it would be interesting. I'd love to,
the price of one Strato K.
I think it would be interesting. I'd love to go back and find my old photos and videos of like CDs from like the early 2000s and 90s. You could see we did some, there were some amazing booths back in those days. Like just like we recreated the entire like town of like of Venice and on this booth that I worked with, and it took the space of like 4 booths, and it was a partnership with like several different companies, and it was just like a whole little. It used to be pretty neat back then. I have to find some of those. And the parties were much wilder after the show, like in the early 90s and early 2000s than they are now.
Yeah, so I gotta secure my hotel for CDA and stuff like that. Matter of fact, we were supposed to talk about that prior to the show, but yeah. So we'll have some more coverage of CDA. I think we're going to expect kind of like a press event, right? Ike, are we getting that set up?
Yes, we are going to have a couple of the key players for CDR come on the show. Probably in the next couple of weeks, right before around CDR. So still working on all that logistics. So we'll see how it goes. But
For sure.
we're ramping up for CDR. That's all I can say.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't been to any shows this year, so
Yeah, neither have I. You know, and like I said, M-Wave still going on. I don't know what they're going to do that much. I haven't been listening to Ryan's show. I've just been super busy. I haven't been listening to anybody's show lately, but just been so busy with work and everything else. But you know, just the sheer VIP theater tours in Kansas City.
So that's what I was
is
thinking.
worth going to. You know,
Yeah.
for
I was going
M-Wave.
to go to M-Wave, and I wasn't even thinking about audio advice. But then my granddaddy daycare came in the scene, and it's like it messed up my days. I was like, oh man, I'm not going to be available because their theater tours are during the week. They're not on the weekend,
Mhm.
Right.
you know, and that was the main thing I wanted.
It's like a Thursday.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, if I can't do that, I end up changing my mind about going there because I couldn't make it. And then I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I could do the audio advice. So it was like a last minute thing. And I just kicks and giggles, just looked to see what the air flight would cost.
Right.
And once I saw that, I was like, you know what? I
Hold on.
can. And I saw the dates. I could fly in Friday and fly out Sunday. You know, I was like, that's going to
Yeah.
work.
I think
know?
this is great, Chuck. You'll be able to kind of let us know, hey, was it worth it? What'd you think? Like, definitely next year you guys got to go or something. You kind of give us the.
audio advice is always worth it if you can go. To
Yeah.
be honest, it's the timing, right? It's like audio advice and then CDR, and I think M-Wave is like right after CDR. I was like, man, I can't. I would have loved to go to M-Wave.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
it's too
Emily, I've never
close.
been to that. That looks very interesting. I think one day.
And they
I gotta go.
switched their time period too. M-Wave would have been over by now.
Yeah,
They used to be in the summer.
summer you would have been. Yeah,
Yeah. So because of I guess the soccer and everything, all the hotels were booked out.
He cancels,
Right.
right? Yeah, because the
Yeah.
World Cup was there. Yeah.
Yeah, the World Cup. Yeah. So there was no hotels. Everything was sold out before, we would have gotten there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get me about 4 hours, and
Yeah, man.
Yep,
You
get
can,
some
you can
sleep.
All
nap
right,
on the
Chuck,
plane
hey,
too.
man.
Have a safe flight. Enjoy the show.
all right. Thanks a lot, guys.
You got to set that double alarm, Chuck.
I know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep.
No
I'll see you
kidding.
guys.
See ya.
All right.
Hey,
Later, man.
thanks, Chuck. Thanks for joining.
Oh,
Appreciate
no
you.
problem. I just got to figure out how to get out of here.
We can kick you out.
Boot him out. Boot him out.
We gonna let you figure it out, Chuck.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
That's
awesome.
cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
At least one of us is going to go enjoy it. That's good.
Yeah, that's awesome. We can get somebody to. I'm still looking for flights here.
Oh, look at you. Look
You're looking for flights to
He
where?
forgot about the movies that he watched.
I know.
I didn't forget about the movies that I watched.
Oh, he's
All right.
oh man.
Trying
I'm gonna
to
check
see.
out if Don's gonna be on the internet for the rest
Sure.
of the night.
I'm just trying to see what I can do, man, bro. That's all. That's all.
I need
Take-
a
take-
I need a
take-
new
I'll take the
image, a
kid. He'll
new
sit through the
pause
demos.
image here.
He's getting better at watching movies. So,
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
all right. So I'll go ahead and go with what movies that I was able to do.
All right.
So my first movie, Benny, you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to drop off, whatever you'd like, sir. But we appreciate you being here for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got some movies that you watched too. Besides
Maybe
demo clips.
maybe Benny should go first for the movies since you're still searching for your damn.
I
flights.
already got it, bro. I already got it.
Oh, you had your chance.
Oh.
So
You don't pissed off Paul with all the Kaleidoscape talk, man.
I know.
Got him on the edge, man.
Paul's got
I
his
mean,
panties in
yeah,
a
I
bunch
mean,
over
I
there.
can only look at so much Google.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look at some more Google here. My first movie was SpongeBob, Sponge Out of Water. So I was able to partake in that with my son
I don't
couple
think
days
I've seen
back.
that one.
It's actually pretty good, man. I really enjoyed it. I don't think it was as good as the newest one that came out. This is
wait.
what 2015. But
Maybe I have seen that one.
I don't think it was. I mean, it was funny, but as far as like
Yeah.
sound wise and stuff like that,
Yeah.
wasn't as good as the last one that I saw, which was like the pirate one or whatever. So that was pretty good. And then I did get to watch about half of this movie today, so I will finish it. Unfortunately, got called away on business, but we did start to
Ah.
watch Sketch.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
it's a very interesting concept.
Yep.
Not too. I thought it was going to be a little bit scary for my son, but he actually watched it. So he was there was
Yeah.
one part where he got up and almost ran out of the room. But I mean, look at the score, 95 Rotten Tomatoes, right? So
That's a very family oriented movie.
yeah. So it was a good movie. It was worth a watch. From the half that I did see, my wife and my son they finished it. So but yeah, be sure to check that out. It wasn't like a home theater like Marvel or anything like that. And then we'll get to a movie that
Did you get a chance to watch 3 movies?
that is almost homework worthy.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's funny because we watched one that's it could be, but not really.
So IMDb scores it at 5.7. Rotten Tomatoes scores it at 47. It was a two-parter that has been sitting on my Strato K for quite some time. Not K, pardon me, Strato V for
So this
quite
is a
some
movie you
time.
paid money for.
Yeah, that I paid money for. It was it was a deal when I
okay.
purchased it. I think it was like $9.99 for each movie or whatever.
Mm.
But it is a cross between Rambo, Taken. What else would it be a cross between?
Is this normal?
Rambo, Taken. I
And
had another one, but anyway, I'll stop teasing it enough. But it is 1 Mile Chapter 1.
Oh.
So I
I think I've seen this one, Ryan Philippe, right?
yeah. So it to me it was like after all the stuff happened, it just went away to a cut scene, and then the girl was in college, and I'm like, what? No cops, no nothing, this that. So I won't spoil the movie. It's okay. I will say there are some demo worthy scenes in here.
Mm.
I am going to take the one of the ending scenes and use it in my script. So there is a nice explosion
Mm. Yeah.
that I would highly recommend for your home theater. Matter of fact, at 1:30 in the morning, it woke my wife up. so
Oh, wow.
so yeah, so there was a nice explosion scene in there. But yeah, it's I don't know, guys. It like I said, it's a combination of like four different movies or whatever. Rambo versus Taken, and I had another movie on the top of my head, but I can't remember it. And then
Mm.
what my last movie that I was able to partake in is a movie that should have never been made. Chapter 2 of this movie.
Should have never been made.
So
Oh, well, hey, that's funny. It's like this movie part two.
yeah, so it was basically the same movie with just a little bit more in advanced, but
Maybe that
yeah,
was leftover material that they just like
it is
break
it's
up
only an
into
hour
another.
long. It's only the second part is only an hour long. So
Wow.
that'll
It
tell
could have been
you
left over.
what community what did they have left to film, right? So
Mm.
that was what was put onto it. But
Yeah.
yeah, no. So I don't know. I mean, I'm almost willing to say that you guys got to watch this for homework
Oh,
because
man.
it's pretty darn close.
But that means we have to watch the first one.
Oh man, that's a
That's
Yeah,
that's
you're
a big
asking for too
ask.
much, man.
double homework.
But yeah, I'm gonna write it down so I can.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
Where
taking
did
it off
you
my watch list.
Where did you find it?
You're taking it off your watch list.
I am. Thanks.
It was just corny, man. It was just too. It was just too.
I like Ryan Philippe, so I'll probably watch it. But
Yeah, me too.
where did you find it?
It was just it says it's here on Apple
Apple
TV, Fandango.
I ain't paying for it. That's all. I can
I don't
guarantee
know
you that one.
where else you can watch. Let me go back to the first one and see where it says you can watch it. Prime Video. They have it on Prime Video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ryan Philippe's movies are usually on Prime, so I'll check it.
Yeah. So check it out and see if it's there on Prime Video.
check it out.
But yeah. So I don't know. It's what was the movie that we just watched with gosh, was it Charlize Theron, the one that
Oh
came out came out
yeah.
on Netflix not too long ago. Do you guys remember that one?
Yeah.
It was that movie combined also. So it was a lot of movies combined basically.
Yeah.
So and then
That was
there
the mountain climbing one, right? She was a mountain climber.
Yes, yeah, correct, yeah. So it was
Apex. Or the Apex.
Apex,
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of all that, and just funny how all of a sudden that they had to go camping at this campsite. So it like I said, it's just the plot of how it got to where it got is just not good. It's
Mm.
anyway. So yeah, but hey, I will say I know you took it off of your watch list, but there are some demo worthy scenes, some script worthy scenes for it though. If you can pick it up cheap on Kaleidoscape, I don't know how much it is right now, because obviously I can't see the price, but I know I bought it fairly cheap.
Okay.
So that is my movies. Like I told you, it was lazy vacation. So I got to
Nice.
check out some stuff and watch some movies with the fam. So what about you, Paul? What movies were you able to partake in this week?
Well, I only was able to watch a couple movies. Here, I'll share my screen here.
Oh,
So,
you got stuff
get
pulled
all
up today.
weird. Yeah,
Look at
get
you
all
go.
weird like you do. So,
Jessica must have came in and set this up for you so you would remember.
now she forgot what movies we watched, which is kind of hilarious. And I said, well, I guess you'll have to watch the show, but she doesn't watch if we start talking K-Escape. She's like, I'm
okay.
out. I'm out. I guarantee you, the minute
Oh,
you
that's
started
funny.
talking, she was like, click. Nope, I'm done with that.
Shit, my wife don't even watch it, so
I saw that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, she likes hearing about the movies, so we
Yeah.
can watch movies. So I watched 2 movies. This is almost homework worthy. This is,
It was pretty tough. Yeah.
yeah, it is almost homework movie, but not really. The acting is amazing in this movie because, I mean, look at the cast. I mean, so,
Yeah.
but it's like, oh man, the ending, it was almost like a Tiptoes ending. It's like, really?
I had this on my
Wow.
4K list for the longest time to pick up on disc, and
It-
I just kept bumping it down and bumping
It's
it.
$5.99 here at the old getting spot. Let's put it down. Just FYI, it's like $5.99, and really worth it. It's not a horrible movie, but yeah, I would rate it like a 5. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, you can watch that to watch
It's
it.
definitely a horrible movie.
If your wife has the hots for Matt Damon, you can watch it and just kind of be on your phone at the same time, type of deal. The other movie that I watched, which I was surprised was really good, and this is kind of I'm only gonna say it once, just a little bit, the Begonia-ish. If you haven't seen this,
Yeah.
yeah.
I purchased this. I just got to watch it. I heard it's a great movie.
Okay. It's worth a watch. Yeah,
Oh,
this
really?
is one of my, yeah. I agree with the rating that's on here. Actually, it's like, yeah, man, you got to watch this. This is totally, it's out there. I'll
Yeah.
put it that
Fuck,
way.
have fun,
It's
don't
it's
die.
there is some funny thing. It's one of those ones where I think the art on this really just, you're just like, man, what kind of weird movie is this? And it is weird, but it's a really well done movie. And the ending, it's really good. Yeah, it's spoiler alert. It's I hope there's a second one. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, this is worth a watch. So I really liked it. So, but yeah, I've seen this like a million times, and I'm like, don't want to buy that. Don't want to buy that. And then finally, I was like, all right. And then it's like, oh man, I should have got that a long time ago. I don't even remember seeing previews or commercials or trailers for this. Don't even watch trailers. Like, just don't do it. It might even spoil some of it. The way this
Well, just
movie
go
is.
straight and watch the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, just watch the movie.
Sometimes that's a good idea.
There's been a couple of them that not a whole lot, but there's some movies where when you watch the trailers, it's like you've seen the whole goddamn movie.
Mhm.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, I hate that shit.
Mhm.
Anyway, so definitely worth a watch. Like, oh my god, this is, man, if you were 3 or 4 beers in, you might be like, what the hell?
I heard
is
it was pretty
happening?
good, so I've been wanting to see it. I just haven't had.
Yeah,
I need to download it.
It's worth a watch. Definitely not a kid friendly movie, by the way. It's definitely I'm imagining it's R, or
Maybe PG
I would
13.
imagine. I didn't even look, but yeah, it's definitely not something you want your kids watching. What is the rating on here?
Let me see.
Yeah, it is R. Yeah, it's R.
Okay.
It is R. Yeah, big time. So, but anyways, it's not a Quentin Tarantino movie by any stretch of the imagination, but it's kind of got some of that puzzle aspect to it, to where it unfolds and you're like, oh wow, it's like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
So Benny, besides demo clips,
lots of demo clips. Yeah.
Right.
You've watched 5
No.
seconds of 85 movies this week.
what cinematic versions have you partaking in?
I haven't watched the cinematic. I watched Rocky the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for the I Play Rocky movie. I don't know if you've seen the previews of that yet.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, we had mentioned
Yeah.
that a couple of weeks ago, where I was like, I seen that trailer when I watched Odyssey, and I was like, that is the movie I want to see.
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
pretty
all the
excited about that
previews
one.
that I've seen. Yeah. That looks
Other than that, I've been watching the Netflix. What is the Bombing of 103? I don't know if y'all seen the previews to that.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, the colors look really good in that movie. It's not a lot of like sound, but the colors look really good.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I didn't include my series that I watched. I'm
Yeah.
watching The Legend of Vox Machina.
The Legend of what?
Vox Machina.
Hmm.
It's
The
a
anime?
It's a
Oh.
anime D&D comedy, like very vulgar. It's hilarious, but if you're into anime and like D&D type of stuff, it's
D&D, like Do Not Disturb. That's the only thing I know
Dungeons and
D&D
Dragons.
means.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and
Like,
Dragons. Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, man.
Do not deflate.
It's like,
Do not drink.
do not.
That die.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not like Dungeon and Dragons like the board game or anything like that, but it's it's that, if you ever what's the Chris Pine movie, Dungeon, it's kind
Yeah,
of like
I know what you're talking about. I think it's
Yeah,
called
it-
Dungeon and Dragon, isn't it, or something?
yeah, it is. That one's
Mhm.
yeah, you're right. That one's called Dungeon and Dragons, which
Yeah,
it's kind of on that vein. It's not like full on dork, it's
Right.
more on that vein.
Not full on dork. I like that.
Yeah.
yeah. I like that movie, and it actually got really bad reviews.
Yeah, I liked it too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, obviously, if you're not into that type of, lore, then you wouldn't be
Yeah.
into it. But The Legend of Vox Machina, friggin' hilarious. It is. It goes all the way with the jokes. And some of them, you literally have to know the meaning of the slang of some of them to even, like, you won't even know. Like, it's pretty funny. So anyway, but there's
Very good.
another season out that I was like, yeah, I've been watching that. The first 3 episodes of this season is like very, very slow. It's like, oh, we got to do this stupid backstory
Yeah,
for where they are, where they've been for the last. It's like, oh. And then I was like, all right, this is like, he's like, dude, don't worry, it'll get better. And I was like, oh, okay, now it's getting back to, where there's action and a plot, versus some boring ass, long ass,
Yeah.
backstory thing. So
Cool. So Benny, any other movies for you that you were able to watch this week?
Not recently. I went to the movies theater and saw Odyssey. I saw
Yeah.
it
What
last
did you
week,
think
week
of that?
before.
nice.
Yeah, I loved it. It's
Me
one of
too.
my
Worth,
favorites. now.
worth a view. Yeah, worth
Yeah.
for
Absolutely.
sure.
Loved it.
Yeah.
For sure. Mr. Abe?
I was at the movie theater yesterday. We saw a Spider-Man Brand New Day. Tom
Ooh.
Holland, Zendaya. I actually enjoyed it. With all these Marvel movies, they're kind of spreading thin. This one actually was kind of a refresher to see.
Get
Kind of
back to where
Yeah.
it should be.
getting back
I
to
like
where it
that.
should be. It was a good.
That's what I was hoping to hear.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I thought it had a good story. It had a good flow to it. nothing that made me cringe. It was really good. It was just I enjoyed the whole movie. So definitely worth
Nice.
a watch.
And of course, anything that Holland is in, Zendaya's in.
Yeah, and those two got two hot movies between Spider-Man and Odyssey, which they're
Yeah.
both in right now.
Yeah.
Guys they're on top right now. They're the hot ticket right now.
Yeah.
But great movie. And then The Punisher makes an appearance in this one, which is kind of interesting because, well, I won't spoil it, but it's just definitely interesting, his role in this movie, how much he kind of gets involved or shouldn't get involved when he really shouldn't, but it's kind of funny. Kind of interesting. But it's a great movie.
This makes it almost look like it's animated, kind of like Into the Spider-Verse and stuff like that.
No, it's not. It's not animated.
It's live action, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But well done.
Good. And anything else for you, sir?
That was it. And then also good to see it was Sadie Sink, who was also in Stranger Things. She has actually a prominent role in this movie.
Oh, wow.
And it was kind of good to see, her kind of coming up, and she did a great job in her role as well. So it was, that was a good surprise to see as well. She played, I'm trying to figure the character she played in Stranger Things. She had the redheaded girl who's the sister of the crazy boyfriend guy. I can't think of his name, but it's been a while since I've seen it. But did a great role, great job in this movie.
Nice.
And last but not least, Mr.
Easy HT.
Yeah.
Easy HT.
I went the Netflix route and I saw two movies. The first one's Chief of Station.
Yeah.
And
I haven't
yeah,
heard of
it was
that.
really good. Nothing too dramatic. A few home theater worthy scenes in terms of sound and just pictures. And then I went with my boy Liam. What was his name? Liam Neeson.
Mason? Yeah.
In the Land of Saints and Sinners. That is almost borderline homework for
Oh,
me.
wow.
Yeah, Aaron Eckhart. This was a good movie. I would rate it a little bit higher than maybe 5
Everybody here, Liam
over
Neeson.
10. No, the Chief of Station. This one. So, yeah, that looks good on Rotten Tomatoes. What is that, 63?
Yeah.
Is that what it's rated at? Yeah. I'll put it around 65, maybe even 70. I liked it.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was longer, the
Mm.
movie. Maybe that would have allowed them to just mature the plot a little bit, but yeah. And then the other one was In the Land of Saints and Sinners. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I don't know, man.
In the land.
Right there, look at
of
the chief.
Saints
There it
and
is.
Oh.
Good old Liam.
Tomatoes,
6.4 and 83 Rotten Tomatoes. You said it was almost.
83, dude.
No, I didn't say it was awful. I just,
You said it was almost homework worthy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because
it's
I
got to be
won,
below
like
a
I said,
3.
that's one of my favorite actors, right? In comparison to a lot of his
Oh.
other movies.
Every time I
Gotcha.
think of Liam Neeson, I think of those Key and Peele skit, those the valet parkers. Liam Neeson, my jam.
Can
See
you
that,
scroll down? Who's another actor? Who's the actor next to him in that?
You jerk, Jack, whatever his
okay.
name is. Yeah.
Jack Gleason.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good movie. It's not bad. You can watch it. It's, it's not, it doesn't require critical attention, right? You can just sit, chill, and chit chat and watch it. It's a nice,
Don't think
lots
too
of
hard.
gunshots,
You don't have to think
typical
too hard. You
Liam.
can just enjoy it. You're saying.
Yeah, you can just enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. And then yeah, that's it. Then I went back and started rewatching The Blacklist, the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never watched it in my theater. And it actually has some really good sound for a TV show, right?
Mm.
It's amazing. It's a long ass TV show though. I think each season is like 22 episodes.
Right, yeah.
And it's like 10
It's like
seasons
going
of
back
it.
to watch Prison Break. Right?
Or The Unit, something like that. Yeah. like that. But yeah, it's good. And the color though is amazing.
48 hours. Rewatch 48 hours. Right.
Yep. So good show. Good movies.
Good show. Well, look, I want to go back to because actually Ike actually left the thumbnail up. I don't know if that was purposely done
Yeah.
for the brackets.
Yeah.
So as of right now, we only have like 20 entries. So we'd love for you guys out
That's
there.
10 more than I was expecting. So that's good.
Man, we between you and I, we get about 600 views.
Yeah.
For the week. I was hoping to get at least 50 to 100 people to participate in this hard working Claude created program that Paul put a lot of hours into, and so anyway, I'm gonna drop the link
Yeah.
in the chat here so that you guys can please take the time to go over and and fill out a bracket if you haven't already done so. But basically, what it is, for those of you that may be watching today and didn't watch last week, basically what we did was we took our top 25 movies from each one of us and we put them into a bracket to go head to head against each other, protecting our top three for only the first round, right? So just to show you exactly what it looks like, let me share this tab here. So once you enter your name here, the brackets, the first bracket will show up. I've already entered my bracket, and then we've also entered one for Home Theater Hub because we went through it live last week. So basically, you go through and you choose your winner between the two, and then they will advance to the next round. There's some really good matchups in here that will have you actually thinking. Like I said, these may not be your top movies. And these aren't the IMDb rated top movies. As you will see, Drumlines in here, Can't Buy Me Love, Beverly Hills Cop. There's a bunch of different movies that we have chosen as our top movies, not just the IMDb or the critics' top movies. So it's a fun thing to do. It was a fun exercise. I found that I had not placed one of my movies that made it all the way to the final four. I didn't even choose that movie, but just because of the way the brackets fell, that I had to choose that movie over over the other movie, and that was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And I didn't even put that on my top 25. I probably should have, but it's a great movie, and it wound up making its way to my top four. So we do have. We're not going to share the results. Let's see, but we do have the results of many of you guys down here. So we're going to put together, not this week, but next week, we're going to try to put together and crown a listener movie. So as far as who chose the same choice as their winner, we'll put together all the data, and we will and then who knows, if it's okay with you guys, maybe we'll somehow anonymously go through some of these, and if you don't, I don't know that we can contact everybody, but we can go through and put who chose what. And like I said, it may not be your top movie, but just the way that it happened to fall in the brackets, right? And you may not even have your top movie listed to start off out of the 128, right? So, but we would definitely appreciate some participation in this. So if you could, please, if you haven't filled out a bracket, those of you that have filled out a bracket, greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't, take about 15 minutes of your time and go through and print that out. We'll try to put it on the show notes also on YouTube so that you can just go ahead and click on the link. We'll put it in a comment or something like that.
Yeah.
Did you, Ike? Did you get any comments about the bracket? I didn't really see any comments about the show last week about the bracket. Did you? Did you
No.
get any comments to see if people liked it or they didn't like it, they hated it?
No,
You know?
but what I would say is if you do need the link, because I think that's also something, right? Is once you go off live, people are not able to get the link. You can just shoot us an email, right, to the Home Theater Hub live at
Well, I'll
gmail.com.
just make a comment on the. I'll make
Yeah.
a comment on my channel, and I can just make a comment on his to put the link in there too. So
Yeah, so yep. That way you can just send us an email, right? And then we can shoot you the URL to be able to go try it.
and you can
Test it.
watch it. You know, like because I was watching the show back from the other day, and it showed the chat too, so you can see the chat and some of them. You know, the live chats.
Yeah.
I was watching the show back from the gentleman that just did a theater tour with us not too long ago. The I can't remember his name. I apologize.
Tech Tay? Is it Tech Tay?
I'm not sure. But
Shoot, I don't even have the link anymore.
Mm.
I'm like, wait a minute.
It's in
You're
it's in the Home
you're
Theater Hub
s-
chat also.
You're
So
such a
it's-
horrible person.
Yeah, it's like,
So,
wait,
yeah.
who set that up? Oh yeah, shoot, I don't even have it. That was so last week, bro.
And, I'm just looking at the Spider-Man brand new the box office take. It's gross worldwide $1 billion, $1.1 billion.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's 481 million just in the United States, and it came out August 2nd.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
It's a good movie. I mean, it definitely got people back in the theater. I'll tell you that.
I don't know what link I put in there.
Yeah, I don't know too. So, but I put in the link. I'm displaying it at the bottom there. So
There it is.
it's a much shorter link than
Yeah, it
whatever.
sure is. I don't know why mine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Because
But I
went
think
to
you
it.
copied the entire bracket. So instead of just the
Mm.
URL, that's why.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Use the link that Ike just put in there, and then I copied it, and I'll put it in our show notes also. So, Benny, definitely appreciate you joining us today, man, to talk about the K. I don't know how how many people enjoyed it, and I know Paul didn't enjoy it very much, but
I said I enjoyed it, man. It saved me a lot of money. I still don't want a kaleidoscape. What are you
So-
talking about?
One day
Yeah,
we'll.
no,
I'm gonna make them send you one.
Oh, I would.
That's gonna be my goal at CDN. Get you one. Even though I don't have one, but at least
I'll
I've
be mailing
reviewed
it.
one.
Well,
so.
make sure it's one that you want, because I'll probably mail it straight.
do
Trade
not
it for a
pass
subwoofer.
Yeah, there you go. I need more bass. I live in Kansas City. I can't. I'm not even on the
I know, right?
bracket for
You
bass.
guys-
in
You're
this
not
area.
even on the horizon.
Yeah. I'm not even anywhere near. I'm
You gotta have
cranking like
250s
130 dB, and that's like, what? Come on, guys.
You guys don't
gotta-
give a damn about video in Kansas City, man. You're a big city, man.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys gotta. You gotta get at least 250s to compete in Kansas City.
Yeah. If you're not starting at 140 dB, you don't
Abe,
even have
you
bass.
think I have
here.
bass? No,
Them dudes are
I'm
psychos.
not even close. I'm not
Yeah,
even
it's
close
crazy.
to
It
what
is-
they
See
have.
it
that
is
cornfield
crazy.
that go crazy. Yeah.
I think if
Yeah,
I
it's
got
like-
the four, if I got the four RS2s, I think I'd be close then.
You'd be in one of the in on the list at least.
Yeah.
Maybe
I,
at the bottom, but you'd be on the list.
yeah, 'cause, I mean, shit. What Sheldon's got 16, 18s or something like that.
Yeah.
Plus a 20, 22
Yep.
or 20, 21 near field or 24 near
Don't
field.
worry, I'll get there. I'll do it, but I'll be in like a 12 by 10 room with,
Oh, I'd say that's too much.
I'm gonna get a mobile home, like a single wide.
yeah. Actually, the
Blow it
walls
apart.
flexing.
That's horrible. Yeah. Hell yeah, shoot, man, dude,
man.
shoot, man. I'm talking about shoot.
Yeah, I got them. No, but no, so, but
I'll tell you what, man, you're 415 in my trailer, man. Moment to
bomb now.
What's going on?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's a boom hour, man. You gotta get the boom hour
Yeah, well,
talk going
man.
All
on.
right. On that note, we're filibustering.
Oh shoot.
So again, like I started off the show, if you guys would like to be a guest on the show, please shoot us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com. We definitely need some guests. We don't have any lined up for the next couple weeks, I don't think. Do you have anybody lined up, Ike, that I don't know about?
Working on a few. It's always in progress.
Right. Yeah. So
Sometimes
as of right now,
we
nothing-
get last minute.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if I can get the guy from JBL to get on here and talk
That
to
would
us.
be
about-
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
talked to him about it once before. I need to bring it up again.
yeah, Benny, if you know anybody in the Orlando area that would like to show off their theater, if you could put the word out, we'd greatly appreciate it for sure.
Okay.
In your I know you're a moderator over there. I'll post something in there too. But
Yeah.
yeah. So again, please fill out your brackets and send us an email. And then don't forget to do all that great YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you would like to purchase a Strato K, hit Abe up at 3dsquared.com, or you can reach out to myself.
Or hit
Uh,
Donna.
You can reach out to myself at horizontheater2020@gmail.com. Look, we're not biased here. There's room enough for everybody. We'd like to have other dealers on the show. It's not something that I do as a living. I know it is something that Abe does as a living.
Don't
so
buy from Don. He'll ask you how you set it up.
So, no, definitely appreciate everybody tuning in today. And until next time, don't blame us for your next upgrade. I'm just shortening it up.
What just happened?
Lights down, sound up, and don't blame us for your
Don't blame us for your next upgrade. We're shortening it up today. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye. Have a good one.